If you 17 up and you got a console, ain't no way you not playing GTA 6.
Another way, if you have a console and you're over 17, just explain to me, how is it that you've decided,
No, GTA 6.
not interested? I just don't see it. First,
Do you see an opportunity for advertising within the PC and console space?
well, for free-to-play titles, yes. For titles for which you've paid 70 or 80 bucks, no.
GTA 6 probably will be $80 base. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. All right. So today we are gonna be talking about Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick. He did an interview recently with the game business, and he spoke about a couple things regarding GTA 6 and things of that nature. Now, this video isn't gonna be too long. I'm just gonna be basically telling you all the important things that he said in the interview. I'll link the interview in the description down below. So let's get right into it. Strauss Zelnick spoke about AI, regarding how they make their games and stuff like that. And basically what he said was AI will never be used as a crutch. It can only be used in tandem with the creatives, you know what I'm saying? So like, they not just gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna put that general fill on right there and generate that, boom, 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 that's the whole map. No. Basically like, how people tell you to use AI as a tool and not as a crutch. Think for you be like, oh yeah, give me some quick ideas on this, and then you surf through them and then you piece your own idea with that, stuff like that, or like, concepts, and then you use the concept to come up with your own concept type thing.
Not what we get paid for. What we get paid for is making the best entertainment on earth. And that requires all kinds of things that technology cannot and will never do on its own.
He said that they always been using tools to create games, and AI is really not necessarily new.
There's already plenty of technology out there that allow people to create video games. And as a result, thousands of video games are created every year. And yet the hits all cluster among the large entertainment companies almost entirely, and now and then an indie, which is generally speaking well-funded and pretty robust in and of itself. But the notion that somehow new tools would allow an individual to push a button and generate a hit and market a hit and bring it to, many millions of consumers around the world, it's a laughable notion.
I mean, I kind of figured that too, because if you think about it, NPC is an AI. They just never called it an AI. But, so GTA 6 won't have AI in the sense of like generative feel, like just stuff like that, But I think people are a little too hasty on AI slop, regarding that, because it's a new thing, and every time something new come out, people don't understand it, and they fear it, and then they say this, and and all that. The next thing he talked about in this interview was competition between Roblox. I mean, I guess Roblox is competition, like to even be like considered competition. I mean, I guess, but if you think about it, no hate to Roblox, but Roblox is free, and like 3-year-olds be on Roblox. That's a lot. That's a big margin. That's a lot of people. So it's like, is that even really competition? Because it's like, who's competing for the 3-year-olds? You feel me? But he said on competition is some Roblox players will play essentially GTA 6 and some won't. He said both can coexist. You can have Roblox doing a thing and GTA 6 doing their own thing.
But are you confident they'll migrate to more traditional games and platforms in the way that previous generations have?
Some will, some won't. Roblox is already a really big company with lots of people really engaged. And yet, we're selling more games, mobile and console, than ever before.
Because it's a different market. And speaking of a different market, he said GTA 6 will be tailored towards 17 plus, not the little young bulls, 8-year-olds. Do not be on that game. Don't be surprised when you see some crazy stuff and you weren't supposed to be on it anyway. I mean, I don't think that's a surprise to GTA, but he did say GTA 6 is tailored for 17 and up. But also, this man Strauss Zelnick, he funny, man. He funny. He said a lot of 17-year-olds be playing like, if you 17 up and you got a console, ain't no way you not playing GTA 6.
Another way, if you have a console and you're over 17, just explain to me, how is it that you've decided,
No, GTA 6.
not interested? I just don't see it. First,
That boy Strauss, He confident. He confident. He also said that it doesn't matter if you've played the previous GTAs.
I don't think there's any risk to be like, all right, yeah, I didn't play 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. I'm not showing up. To the contrary, I think,
Yes.
I think we'll be able to engage every appropriate individual in GTA 6.
So I don't really know if that means like GTA 6 is not gonna be I guess not, because we don't, all the characters they showed us in the breakdown, which I'll be doing an updated version of the breakdown, including the speculated map. The characters that they showed us so far, they ain't got nothing to do with Vice City from the old Vice City. So I guess this is a brand new setting, brand new story, separate from the past stories. Now, obviously, this probably could be setting up for GTA 7, and whatever that comes out later, that this probably be like a piece that they piece together. You know how they piece like Vice City and Liberty City and Los Santos together, and they all got like a little small story going on. Perhaps this would be the kind of reboot. Who knows? I don't know. This is all speculation, what I just say right there. You'll be able to play GTA 6 and not feel like you're out of the loop. So it'd be a good game to start in the GTA series. He also talked about people aging out of games. There's a conversation about people saying games don't hit the same no more, or da-da-da-da, or maybe I'm just too old for games. That boy Strauss Zelnick was like,
Of people aging out of games, and I'm
Not happening. I mean, we stay engaged with the kind of entertainment we fell in love with at the age of 17. Think about it. If you fell in love with video games at 17 and you're 40, guess what you still do?
Play video games.
ain't no aging out of this game. Everybody, if you got a console, if you don't, you gonna be playing GTA 6. Ain't no aging out of this game. This ain't one of the games you say, oh, I'm too old for that. That's for the no. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be playing 17 and up. He literally meant up. Like 40-year-olds gonna be on that GTA 6. He not worried about that. Watching this interview, Strauss Zelnick gives you a sense of like confidence in the game. Like he's like, yeah, he really just like, we're not really too worried about the game flopping or nothing like that. It's a guaranteed hit. And he called it a hit. He was like, nah, we make hits, like, that's what we do here at Take-Two, aka Rockstar. And I be saying that in the chat, in my videos, some people be saying it's glaze, or look at the Rockstar devs, look at Take-Two CEO. How about that? Look at him. He the one that's gonna make sure everybody get right. They so big, they so successful, and they not big and successful for no reason. Stuff that got them there and the reason why they're Rockstar, that like, you gotta remember that not anybody can do what Rockstar did. Rockstar is Rockstar. So I have huge faith that the game is gonna be good. Now this is an interesting topic, because I feel like I've seen a couple streamers talking about this. It was like, yeah, it's gonna be ads in the game. If you don't think it's gonna be ads in the game, blah, blah, blah. GTA 6 gonna be da 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 da. You're gonna be able to make money in real life with GTA 6. I don't know where they get this stuff from, or where they just be talking. Like, no disrespect, some people just be talking and they sound so right, but it be so wrong. You just talking. Basically, he said there would be no in-game ads.
Do you see an opportunity for advertising within the PC and console space?
Well, for free-to-play titles, yes. For titles for which you've paid 70 or 80 bucks, no.
If it doesn't make sense.
We have some limited advertising inside games like NBA 2K, because that, it fits with the vernacular. You want to see advertising in an arena, in a stadium, because you would if you were there in real life.
GTA 6 probably will be $80 base. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Because if the game $80, it gives off a new type of vibe. It gives off like, oh, this premium. Not too many games, $80 flat base. Not too many games like that. So if you paying for a game with collectible things, I'm buying a controller. Give me the GTA 6 controller. Give me the GTA 6 PlayStation. I already got GTA 6 tattooed on me. Yeah, there you go. I got that GTA 6 tattooed on me. It's the way of life, chat. The game $80, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a fat game full of a lot of stuff. It's gonna keep you full for a long time. And it makes sense. Give them an extra $10 so they can reinvest into the GTA 6. Because obviously, one thing that I haven't heard no one talked about. When GTA 5 first released and what it is now, it's different. They have been continually upgrading the game and the experience. So the GTA 6 that we get this year will not be the same GTA 6 we have probably 10 years from now. It'll be a completely different game with more money and more things put back into the game. So it's like the game that we got now is gonna be amazing, but the game that we get 2-3 years from now will be even more amazing. He didn't talk about GTA 6 Online. I wish he would, but you know, there is a rumor that the trailer will be coming out around, you know, the summer or August. But he said there's an exception for the ads. Stuff like Nike, Jordan, in a sport arena. That's why it's ads in like 2K, because it makes sense. So if we do have sports in GTA 6 and they have a basketball arena or a basketball court, and then we may be likely to see like in-game advertisement like Nike shoes or like Jordan on the side, but not like a pause the game. I swear I heard somebody say you pause the game, it's gonna be an ad when you pause the game. None of that stuff. No. He actually talked directly about that kind of ads will not be in GTA 6. But yeah, repeatedly said in this interview, goal is to make the best entertainment possible. That is their goal. The goal isn't to make the most money, which I mean is a side effect of making the best whatever you're trying to, best product. But the main goal is to make the best entertainment. And he said it was, if you want to watch the interview for yourself, it is a lot of AI talk, but then he get off of it. He kind of funny too. Strauss Zelnick kind of funny. He kind of funny, like, I don't know. It was cool watching him. But yeah, this is a little quick update. If you want more GTA content like this, you know, in the long form aspect, over here on this channel, we're not gonna be boosting that negative energy around GTA 6, you know, the hate, people pre-hating on the game and just being so pessimistic about the game. We're not gonna boost that over here, you know. It's a mix of logic and optimism over here. A lot of times the optimism is justified by logic. Just keep in mind, chat, that rockstar is rockstar, and they're rockstar for a reason. And they, out of anybody, they know what they're doing. They haven't dropped no trash yet, so why would they start now? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Are you excited for GTA 6? I'll catch you next one. Peace.